Hello my Scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for Confessions of a Paper Addict design team layout. Now for this layout, I'm starting off by doing a little bit of mixed media. As you can see, I have actually used this piece of paper already on the other side, but I wasn't super happy with the mixed media, so I'm just going to go in and do it again. Lots of people would throw that piece of paper in the bin, and I absolutely could have and probably should have done that, but by the time I finish my layout and put all my bits and pieces, my photos, my cut file and everything on there, you're not really going to be able to tell that it is a piece of paper that has already been used for mixed media once before. So you can see here, I'm starting off by pouring a bunch of different sprays. There are a whole bunch of different brands. There's some Distress Oxide, there's some Lindy's, there's just a whole bunch of different ones. And I really had wanted the colours to stay separate, but that didn't work. They all just kind of bled into each other. So I'm just embracing that beautiful colour and making my first little dribbly spot there. Then I'm going in with this next one. I think that's Faded Jeans from Distress Oxide. And of course, it has just spread straight away in with the other one, which is not what I wanted. So I'm kind of holding the paper down and making a little indent for it to sink into to hopefully keep that blue colour in the section that I want it to be in. Then again, another little dribble. Then this one here that I'm coming in with now, it is a shimmery one, I do believe. Let me wait and see it. I can't remember, of course, so I'm just waiting to see which exact spray I have in my hand. They're all in tones, like green and blue tones. Is this a shimmer? Yes, it is definitely a bright green shimmery one. And I really wanted one like this with the beautiful shimmers because that's really going to make a little bit of shine and sparkle and pop on the page when the layout is complete. And I'm really liking the little drippy drips all the way down the page. They do get a little bit extreme as the layout goes on, but I'm just rolling with it. You can't always control your mixed media. I haven't done mixed media in this way before, so I'm just kind of rocking it out, to be honest. Just seeing what I come up with. I had tried to do this kind of technique on the back side, but just used the spray, just spritzed. And I didn't like the overcast, like the way when you spray, you also get like a splatter or a spritz, I guess. It still is a spray on the rest of the white of your paper. I didn't want that. I wanted to keep the colours quite like the rest of the paper quite clean and clear. So I'm just rolling with whatever crazy mess this is, to be honest. As I said, I know that I'm adding a whole cut file. I've got 3 photos, then I've got embellishments. So much of this is going to be covered anyway, and I'm quite happy with the way it's actually looking, so I'm okay. A hot tip is to do your mixed media, if you can, in a box. This is an old postage box of mine. The reason being is it just helps to keep your space a little bit more tidy, less cleanup. You can just take your messy box away and you will be set. As you can see, I'm now just putting some controlled splatters all the way around those same colour sections there. And I'm really happy with how it actually ended up coming together. The dribbles down the page are a little bit crazier than I had have hoped, but they're okay. That was the finished piece, but now I'm about to cover the whole thing up with my cut file and my photos. So as you can see, it is my son's birthday, so I am doing some birthday layouts. Little Tom Tom turned 4, can you believe it? He is 4 already. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Feels like just yesterday I was still doing his baby album. This cut file I am using is called the Build a Present cut file. Actually, it's Build a Present S with an S on the end if you're looking for it. The link is absolutely in my description box down below. And I love this cut file, A, because the present is so cute, but B, it has, I don't know if you can see them very well, but there's little stitching marks and there's little stars on the present that I have stitched in a kind of goldy color thread, which I just think is so cute. And the wrapping paper I used for Tom was blue, navy blue with white stars on it. So I just loved that this had stars on it. I attached the bow popped up on foam on top of the present because I thought that was just a little cute addition to have the bow popped up. So that's the kind of main gist of my layout, and now I'm going to go ahead and embellish with my bits and pieces. So I've got a little sloth holding balloons, a little ice cream. You're probably sick of seeing every single one of my birthday layouts using this collection, but I brought a specific Oh Happy Birthday, Oh Happy Day, Simple Stories birthday collection, and so now I just have to keep using it for every single person's birthday until I run out of it. So here we go. I really like it though. It's so cute. It's got the cutest little critters. If you are wondering about where I am, because it is Jess, not Katie, I am at Katie's house. I am babysitting her two beautiful cherubs while she and her partner are at band practice. Normally her mother-in-law can do it, but her mother-in-law is unwell, so Auntie Jess to the rescue. And so while I have finally got Addie to sleep, it only took me an hour, I thought I would do a little bit of scrapping until she gets home. So that is why this setup does look a little bit familiar to you. It is Katie's background, but with Jess here. So tricked ya. If you're watching with no voice, you probably think this is Katie. So maybe you'll pop the subtitles on and it'll surprise you. I don't know. I'm talking random now. So popped on my title, Happy Day. And I'm just about done. I've still got a few little bits and bobs that I just want to put on this layout because they're cute and I like them. The title definitely had to go in that space where it is, by the way, because it really had to bridge the gap between the cut file and the photographs. There was this awkward blue gap in between, the cut file and photos, and you absolutely could have filled it, or I absolutely could have filled it with embellishments. 100%, but I chose to fill it with the title. But you definitely wanted to not leave that awkward random blue space. You definitely wanted to have something in there just to help tie this all together. Kind of looks a bit like a big block of color, like a block of embellishment, a block of scrapping right in the center of the page, which works because that's the way the mixed media is as well. So you can see I also put on some gold splatters and they're almost like puffy dots, which is super cute. They came with the collection as well. And I love this layout. It's totally done. Stay tuned for next week because I will have a companion page for this and they're almost matching. So can't wait to show you. Bye everyone.